It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Begin with a quick throw to the left. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Throws it deep downfield to the left. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Opening play of the drive, it is right for a completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Bush. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's caught. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Now here he goes. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Up tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray. And
breaks into the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. He's running out of time here. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
that's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop? Give this hot offense the football back.
He'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. He just sprints into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a deep shot to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here. The game couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Fires it on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Important second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Moves out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Right down the middle, it's Hawkins.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They're going to run it here. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. When it comes for a second punt of the game. And he's got it at the 15. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. That catch is hauled in. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Pressure is coming. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Let's see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. He could go. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And they move into the lead here in this semifinal. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Catch is made. Room to run here. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The return starts just inside the end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. They lost the football near the goal line. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, man. You got to feel sick when this happens. 1 minute, you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, you're wondering where the ball went. Heads-up play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll try the right here. Get some space around the 30. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Game moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Georgia has moved into the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Moves out of the pocket. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Makes a nice move there. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And that will give them the lead now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They look to throw it here on second down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
That's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they come out in that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, LSU. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for two? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I'll tell you what, it's going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Now rolling out to his left. Launches it deep down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The Dogs will crank up the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. The defense pushes him out of bounds. It's a short loss.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. Down to the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route, a catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. He's looking to throw. On the move now. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and go, he's going to try to throw for it. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Makes it look easy. And they jump back in front. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback keeps the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Dogs come to the line in a hurry out.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon? And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead now in the 4th quarter of this semifinal showdown. A defensive score to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Could that play be the springboard into the national championship game?
Well, Chris, this defense is just trying to hope for a stop, and instead they get the interception and a touchdown. Now they're just trying to hold on to see if they can advance to that national title.
And the return starts from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Over the middle, it's Hawkins. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only
any pressure to the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Looking deep to the right side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Offense on the field to take over. Pounding away with the run game. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Great cut there. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And there's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
There's the handoff.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance, cannot...